vibing with Cinnamon on Power 4.4 Radio.
Yo, it's your boy Young Coupe. Make sure y'all tune in to Power 4.4 every Saturday, 7 through 9 in the spotlight with the Baltimore paparazzi. You dig?
That's become like my favorite song. What song?
What is it?
B-More.
Oh, the one that was I interviewed. Yeah, he just sent me somebody else to interview. I got to talk to him too.
It's a vibe called fresh. Something that'll make you take your mind off the stress. Baby, find your dress. You look way too good.
I took pictures of his ass too. Cause he was with Nels. The boy Nels.
You look way too good. To be fine with your fine self. Hit the dance floor, find your step. First off, it's work week. It's been the worst week. You need a good vibe. Break bricks, this dirt cheap. Know what it is. All the people that turned me to the direction of the dance floor. Watch out for the big girl. She more than what you asked for. Box you on the top. And you all under the backboard. Gone, show. Just show them what that for. Been twerking since a juvenile. She throw it back in the house. From twerking in the happy hour. The twerking in the
Christmas
happy hour.
trees.
She got a fine conversation in
Very
the
festive here at the station.
That's my style. I'ma give her the vibe she like. Room ready, she can stop when she like. She's like, wow, I'm having the time of my life. We do this every Thursday, Friday night. I'm like, ha ha ha. And you can tell your friends to get with our friends. Maybe we can be friends. We do this like, hey, a weekend. Is that alright? Is that alright with you? You heard this before? Keep banging. They be like bees. You from the mall, you like go-go. I'm like, girl,
Isn't that kind of like the old hip-hop
scene? Really love your photo. That dress show your fit off. Nigga, you can show more. Drinks all colors like the Sabiata logo. Homie from that moto, say he bring it back. Hobo. I'ma do my thing in Naga. I'm a showboat. Fresh up. I'm already in my go mode. With these dodos. I buy one drink for her and a girlfriend looking like Bogo. Been used to money. I share like Bono. I came for the Becky. Now run with the Lobos. I'm unique. Baltimore swagging on U Street. Running around with two freaks. Don't run up on me, let me do me. If you run up on me, get bucked like two teeth. See my call fresh. Something that'll make you take your mind off the stress. Baby, find your dress. You look way too good to be frowning with your fine self. Hit the dance floor and find your step. It's a vibe called fresh. Something that'll make you take your mind off the stress. Baby, find your dress. You look way too good to be frowning with your fine self. Hit the dance floor and find your step.
Welcome to In the Spotlight with your girl Lisa, the Baltimore paparazzi on Power 4.4. We waiting on C-Love. I haven't heard from him, so hopefully he's on his way. Hopefully he'll be pulling up soon. I talked to him yesterday. He had to he asked me, we still on for tomorrow? Oh, yes sir, yes sir. I had just tagged him in 3 different posts. So of course we were good for the day. So I guess until he comes, we could talk about some stuff that's happening. Jay asked me off air about if I was going to the Baltimore Ball, which is this Sunday?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday? Yeah, not tomorrow, y'all. Not tomorrow.
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
29th.
Right.
Shout out to Chenier, Baltimore scene.
Yes. I just seen Chenier last Sunday, and she looks absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, that's what this.
I told her she just looked absolutely, I don't know, she just, she always has a smile on her face, no matter what anyway. But it was good to see her. I hadn't seen her in a while. So, I went to Pit Fight's 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, I was about to say, before that, it was your birthday.
Oh, yeah, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Yeah, December 7th was my birthday. I didn't have a show because I didn't want one. I went out to Wisdom Court was at 8x10 down in Federal Hill.
I've never been to the 8x10.
I'm going to tell you, I like the spot. I don't like the parking.
Oh. Typical.
I got
It's
lucky.
downstate? It's downtown?
It's down on Federal Hill.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Parking's gonna be crazy.
yeah, parking was on the street. I lucked out.
Yeah.
The next little block over, I got a place to park. Didn't have to pay because it was after 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's a good thing. I'm starting to wonder if that's not. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bring that up. But anyway, because if you go down the power plant, 12 o'clock is when they stop making you pay at midnight. But it was a nice spot. It kind of gave me that kind of like Sonar mixed with Autobar.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of feel, except it was smaller.
Right.
But I like that spot. I just next time I'll probably just Uber down there or something, or ride with somebody else,
Yeah.
or get dropped off.
Anything on Federal Hill, you gotta be like a taxi cab or Uber.
Or have handicap tags or a placard.
That
Cause you
too.
can get a spot.
Get
You
a
can get a spot. Seen plenty of those. But
How was the show though? It was great.
it was great. Even like after I was drunk.
Mm-hmm.
There was one.
You didn't have nobody do you like I did?
What?
I think if I would have been there, you'd have been. I'd have tried to grab the drink because I know when you cut off them.
Oh no! I wasn't that bad. I wasn't cussing anybody out. I was actually pretty happy. I got to see a few people that I haven't seen in a while, and it really made my birthday. To see, especially one person, because I let it be known that when I seen him, I was punching him in his throat because he like kind of disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
So when I seen him, he wanted to smile at me, and I just shook my head. He just busted out laughing. But took lots of selfies because I'm trying to do that more.
Right.
Because over the years I've realized I've taken pictures of everybody, but I don't have pictures with people.
Right.
It's always been nobody's ever looked out for me. Like when I'm at shows, nobody looks out for me and was like, Lisa, let me take a picture of you and so and so. Let me take a picture of you and this artist. Let me take a picture of you and this artist. So I was like, a lot of stuff has happened in the past couple of years, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start doing more selfies with people.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, most people been. These days you gotta value people. You know, that moment that you have because you might see them again or you might not.
Right, and I know better than anybody because, you know, me losing my husband like I did. And I say this all the time. Like, that's why I made a post yesterday, day before. I don't know. All my days kind of run together.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say I love you if you don't mean it.
True.
I think we've become in a society where we say I love you because it's habit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to say I'm sorry because it's ingenuine to me.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. And I'm quoting my friend Neil Norris in one of his songs. I apologize. I forget his actual words. Like it's just a better way of it's a more genuine way of saying it because we're so geared to saying certain things. It's just a habit. You know, when you say, oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
You know, when you kind of bump into somebody, a stranger, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad.
My bad. But, so, when I say, if I tell you I love you,
Mm-hmm.
that's genuine.
Right.
And I just had a friend of mine, he lost his daughter, his 7-year-old daughter.
That's tough.
Yeah, and
I don't know what I would be able to do if that was to happen to me.
I don't know. I can't. Him and his brother. I've became friends with them through the battle rap scene.
Mm-hmm.
And when I told his brother, I don't know what I can do, but if there is anything that I can do, you know, and he was like, he said, I know you're being genuine. And that's like, for me, I need people to understand that some people are not genuine.
Right.
And we have to start recognizing that. Because I really think that people need to be called out on their mess.
Mm-hmm.
I would say their BS. Because people get away with stuff so much. And like I said, I say I love you. If I say I love you to somebody, and I mean like the words I love you, not love ya,
Right.
or love you, like that. But I love you, I'm being genuine when I say that. Because like you said, you never know.
True.
You never know what's going to happen from day to day. And it's not just here in Baltimore, but it seems to be getting worse.
Yeah, I mean, because I know some people out of town, so, it's definitely, it's like we starting to say stuff and don't really mean it. But we just say it because it's a habit or it's cool. Like, you got people calling you bro that really ain't your bro. You got people calling you sis. I don't have no intentions of being a sis. They don't even know what sisterhood is.
But you got that right.
Yeah, so you got there's a lot of stuff out here that's just become words.
Yeah, because it's the thing. It's what everybody is saying. It's what everybody is doing. Catchphrases, and it's kind of went over into the bruh and sis, and I have a few people that I feel as though they are my sisters, they are my brothers, they are my children. Right. Because I that's how I feel about them. And I've had people call me sis and they would stab me in my back as soon as I turn my head. Yeah. You know what I mean? So sure. I don't need any more family members, And I'm just like yeah, whatever. But and it's
sad, but that's just the world we live in, that you have to separate it like that.
Yeah. And like I said, in this music scene over the years, I've gained family. And I've lost family, and they're still alive.
I'm glad you gained, because I feel like I've lost a lot of friends.
Well, I mean, they're starting to dwindle off now, because it used to be I would be hit up and be like, Lisa, you going to this show? You going to that show? Da 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 da. Ain't nobody looking for me. Ain't nobody coming to see me, Otis.
And they don't hit you up and say,
But it's like out of mind, out of sight.
Where you was at, Lisa?
Right. Lisa, how come you wasn't there? And, it was funny when I posted up pictures from pit fights, and Spence was like, oh, Lisa's back to taking pics. No. I was there for a few reasons. I was there because I was there at the beginning of pit fights. Right. I was there when things were good. I was there when things were bad. I was there when there was hardly anybody in the whole room. Did I get my accolades for that? No, because whatever issues, But I made my presence known when I was there on Sunday. Because at the end of the day, the pit fight battlers appreciated me being there.
And your son, as you call him.
Who's that?
Hello, Rello.
Oh, yes. My son. I've got so many of them. That's why I got to ask who. It's just too many of them now. Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm glad I didn't give birth to all these people. Because, whew, my hoo-ha be, whew. Right. But, yeah. He asked me, Ma, what can you do once a week? What can I do once a week? Can't do no show once a week. I can barely do a show once a month. What are you talking about? But like I said, like this scene, I've watched it, highs, lows, in betweens, everything. And like I said, some people I'm still cool with. Some people, they fall to the wayside because of the whole. I keep looking to see if maybe he's here, but no. Yeah, I keep looking. I was
looking for some legs.
Me too.
I didn't see no legs, so I was.
Right. I was trying to see, like I hit him twice, and he said he was going to be coming. I'll be there. Yeah. But
Hope he's alright.
Me too.
These days you gotta be careful.
That boy, I can't wait for his battle to drop from Sunday. That's good. Ooh. Woo! Everybody was talking about that. They still talking about that. But the battles were cool.
I haven't been in a pit fight since the, what do they call them? The gubernatorial?
When Ray and
J Law.
Yeah, went as they went up against each other as the whatever.
The candidates for for the governor.
Was it governor?
Yeah, it was Larry Hogan versus Gordon?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But Apex, I mean, everybody's going to agree. I think everybody agrees. Apex and Butter from the Block was the battle of the night. It was crazy. But like I said, I got to see Butter. I haven't seen Butter in a long time. Got to see Roller again.
How, I might ask you that, because you've been to a lot more pit fights than I have. How is it when you see battle the beginners from like when they first started to now battling like some of the younger dudes? Like, how do you feel?
I mean, like, what do you mean, like
let's just say Apex been battling for years,
right?
So like Apex against a young guy, it's something I would want to see, because it's like I want to see if he can still.
Well, they had battles a few months back, the rookies versus the vets.
Okay.
So they did have that. I wasn't there, of course. The only reason, like I said, I asked Apex about when I seen Apex at the battles that Heron had put together. When I had Roller and Squeako here, and I told Apex, I was like, I think I might want to come to Deathmas. He said, if you don't just come and just shut the hell up, because he tells me all the time, just come. Like, you're good. You just come. And I was like, I just don't want to deal with, and I have to deal with the little dirty looks and all from somebody. But, whatever.
They'll get over it.
Eventually. If not, take it to your grave. Because I sleep good at night.
Yeah.
But
you got a king size bed, don't you?
I got a queen.
A queen?
But when I stay at hotels, I get king size.
I was about to say.
And I stayed somewhere for 2 nights in a nice big king size bed. It was just so lovely. But they did have the rookies versus the vets.
Okay.
And like I said, I didn't go, but how pit fights is now, because they do have a big roster and they have a lot of new people, and I don't know who these people are. I see them. I'm on the Facebook page, the group, and they be talking all kinds of stuff. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I be liking stuff. Yeah, it's funny, haha. But some of them, of the newer ones, they're trying to be on the level of the veterans. When, I like, as far as I see, like, on the page, and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Some of them cry, like, it's like they cry, they whine, they complain, and I'm like, they just like little kids. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
But one thing I can say about pit fights is that no matter what, they try to coach the younger ones, the older, the ones that have been doing it for a while. They try to coach them. They try to take them under their wing, and they try to, get them to that level. So when they do battle people from out of town,
they're ready.
They don't, they don't lose most of the time. So like I said, I've been a new breed battle a couple times. Once when we were at the Depot, and once when we were at V Lounge. And a couple of them, I was impressed. C Love was one of them. It was at the Depot first time I seen C Love. And I was like, okay, but the C Love I seen on Sunday, where'd you come from, Credible Hulk? He's like, he got shot with some gamma rays.
He knew you had to step it up, probably.
Probably. I like to know where the hell he's at, though.
You need to step in here, right?
Right.
But, yeah, because over the years, like, it's just how they say the music industry changed
Right.
If the battle scene changes.
Yeah, I have seen it.
Do you see more? Do you hear more punchlines now than you heard before? Do you use more metaphors?
Well, a lot of the battlers are different. They have different flows. And I don't even watch battle rap. I tell people all the time when Antoine asked me about somebody, I was like, have they been to the pit?
Yeah.
If they've been to the pit, I know who they are. I know who Daylight is because Daylight came to the pit when we was at 5 Seasons.
Right.
Because, like, who is this man who is this boy with the tattoo on his face?
Yeah.
But that was before he was crazy. Like, before he started doing all his little crazy antics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a cool, laid-back dude, just quiet, you know. But,
Is O-Dub, is he still battling?
Yep, O-Dub was there Sunday. He was supposed to battle, but I think...
Person called out?
Probably. And that's always a problem. I hate that. I used to hate that because, like, a couple battles didn't happen that day. A couple battles didn't happen that day. But
sometimes they have, like, impromptu, though, right?
Sometimes they will.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll be like, you know, somebody will be like, we'll do one round.
Yeah.
And then they'll do one round and, you know, everybody's like, really?
As a promo, I think they call it.
Sometimes promo. But sometimes it's just like they've had a couple people, like, no shows or whatever, and then 2 people be like, oh, we'll battle, you know, we'll just, you know, do it real, you know.
For the art.
Yeah. So that's happened a couple times. But I don't watch battle because I get tired of people telling me, ask me, well, who you think won? I say, I think y'all won. Nah, because I'm like, why you ask me who I thought? Don't tell me no.
Yeah.
He's the one who made me perk up and hurt because I just click, and then like I'll hear someone be like, "Oh, that was mean." If you can't make me just stop taking pictures, you ain't doing nothing. To me, you know, that's just me. But like it'd be like, "Oh, haymakers," and I don't understand none of that stuff. I'll be hearing stuff, and I'll be like, "Oh, dang, that was you know," and like. It's funny because everybody's got a big gun. Everybody's going to do this to your mama, to your daddy, to your child.
Daddy, everybody that sold bricks. Everybody got Glocks, Tech 9s, and rocks.
Right, I'm telling you. It's just, you know, I don't know. I'm just there a lot of times.
I like people that are like real crafty with the words.
See, I like in music and just in music itself. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why I like J. Cole so much. Okay. J. Cole will say something, but it'll be a metaphor for something else, and then I'll catch it and be like, "Oh, you sneaky little," because he said this, but he meant this, and it made me think, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, wow." So I like stuff like that. Yeah. I like metaphor.
Did you see the King Los freestyle on LA Leakers? That was dope. That's pretty dope.
No, but I seen him say something about being pulled into that whole Eminem Nick Cannon mess.
Oh.
Cause Joyner Lucas tagged. He was like, "Don't mix," and he just named everybody. And King Los was like, I'm being put in this now. Just saying. Be proud that Joyner Lucas tagged your name. I'm just saying. Yeah. I mean, I haven't listened to anything the Los has ever done. Really, I'm not a quote unquote fan. I know who he is. Mm-hmm. I remember him from the parking lot, Mondawmin, doing the battles and stuff. You know, rapping and stuff on video cams. Mm-hmm. And then I've been to a couple of his shows. He's got fans.
Yeah.
He's got fans that came all the way from Buffalo.
I've seen people that came from Canada.
These guys came from Buffalo. And after Los was getting off stage, they were leaving. I said, well, can you watch my guys? This was at the Royce the 5'9" show. They was like, we're not here for Royce. We're here for Los. And then I was talking to, I was at Soundstage because he was performing at Soundstage. And I was in line and, you know, we came from 4 hours away just to see Los. And I was like, really? You know, it just amazed me because once again, get love out of town, but not from your hometown. You know, so
I want to go to this show tomorrow, but I can't go.
What show?
So if anybody out there could treat me, that would have been a perfect gift. State property.
Where?
In the Fillmore in Philly.
Oh, in Philly?
Yeah.
Wow. That's going to be
They're
awesome.
bringing the locks out.
It's going to be awesome, though.
Yeah, they had the locks.
Because, you know, I mean,
Blaze.
you know, because, like, you know, over the years, like, a lot of those guys have animosity towards each other. Something happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they
I think
have
it's just one right now that ain't cooperating.
Well, you know how that goes.
That's old Skino. But the rest of them, they seem to be getting along.
I mean, it's business. Who doesn't want money in their pockets?
Right. And that's what I seen a video that Turk posted up about Cash Money. He was like, he liked Master P because Master P made sure he put all egos aside and let the people get their paper.
Right.
He was like, Baby, Juvie, and Wayne, they not trying to do it.
Really? That's hard to believe about Juvie. That's hard to believe about Juvie. Wayne, I could see that because I think Wayne's just way out there. Way out there. I can't wait for BG to touch ground. I'm sorry. Oh, Cliff is he's typing something.
Okay. That means
he's alive.
He's alive.
He's alive. But I just can't wait for BG to get home. I think they say I thought he's supposed to be home this year. Maybe he'll be home next year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I follow Turk. Turk be crazy. Turk's crazy. I follow Chopper too. Chopper's still playing Chopper Styles. That's my song. He's still playing Chopper Styles. He when we were supposed to be shooting a video because you know he's got a song with DZ and Baltimore Big Steve.
Yeah. So
we were down there. We're supposed to be shooting this video for this song. You know, shooting at least shooting his footage for the song, so we could, you know. I got suckered into doing videos again for Steve and DZ, but
yeah, I just had him on.
Who, Steve?
Yeah.
Steve.
He was talking about his new project.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Oh, he touched your further. Yeah, so y'all tuning in the spotlight if y'all checking in on Facebook Live or y'all on YouTube or you're on the app.
Yeah, he's family issues again. I don't know. It's like he's like, I know this is my second time. I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, so make sure y'all tune in each and every Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. with Baltimore Paparazzi.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to add it was all good.
Man over here.
Right. I was just telling him it was all good. Like, I mean, things happen, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I just really wanted to get him on here because not only was he at pit fights, but the Saturday before he opened up for Rocktown.
Oh, the governor tuned in and got back off.
Who?
You don't remember the governor? Broadway, the governor?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know who that was.
He was down in the Sweet Lounge back in the day when we was down there. Tall dude.
You know how long ago that was?
Dark skin.
You know how long ago that was?
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
You know how many drinks I've had since then?
Sweet Lounge was like when I first started.
Man. They don't know about that basement.
Nah, they don't know about that place. I remember when I called Holy Shalom in the lobby area.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, because, you know, I never seen Holy, so I'm like, in superstar mode, like, that's Holy Shalom!
Man, let me tell you.
He's like the most humblest person. He's just sitting there like, hey, what's up, bro? Like,
First time I seen Holy, Scar, Comp, I was just like rupee, like, oh my god, that's Scar Akbar over there. It was a black hole, and I was like, oh my god, that's Scar Akbar. Oh my god. And now it's like, you know, Scar's love. Hey, how you doing? Holy, same way. Holy's to blame for the night at the depot.
Yeah,
he started that mess with me. 2 drinks in.
Holy shalom.
Holy. He was like, "What you drinking?" I said, "What you drinking?" I said, "Okay, give me here. Well, here you go." I said. So then I was walking back. He said, "You need another one?" I sure do.
Yeah.
So Holy has always shown me so much love, and like I said, and Mully too. Mully was like, "I know who you are, Lisa." I was like, "You know who I am?"
He got a song coming out. It's called Lift.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and his sister still doing music.
Yep.
Nick Styles.
Yeah, Out My Way. I still got that song up here too.
But I need to change the name of this thing too. But
We're gonna change it to In the Spotlight with Jay McGraw.
right. Baltimore Paparazzi and Jay McGraw talking.
But yeah, I mean, when I first seen them, like, and the interesting part was the songs that he was doing. I was like, man, like, you got a song with Manny Fresh. Like, why you not performing that? He was like, oh no, I'm gonna be performing that in other places. It's like the venue, whatever the venue.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'll be performing my single. Well, hell, okay, what venue? You know who instilled that within me?
Well,
I know you ain't gonna like it, but Shot. I heard "Bang Bang" so much that I knew the words to it.
I heard that shit in my that stuff in my sleep.
Yeah. So like, that's who I'm still performing songs from back when I used to perform at the beginning of my career.
Well,
I want people to know the words to them.
not only that, there's always people at venues that never heard of that.
True.
You know what I mean?
That's what I tell artists all the time. Because like artists be like, it's like even Cisco said he was tired of the thong song. I said he could be tired of all the money. He made a lot of money off of that song.
And still doing. He's still performing it. I don't care what he says. He's still performing it. But what was I gonna say? When you did you performed grand opening.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I know this song.
Yeah, I still do that. And I still do the song I had with Dubs and Savage. I just do my first song.
Right. I still got that song. It's probably on my phone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might not have those because I had downloaded the In the Spotlight. I'm gonna tell you, people talk about branding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta your brand, honey. Let me tell you, I had In the Spotlight volumes 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
My own mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
I had my own showcases in the Spotlight with the Baltimore Paparazzi, and then my show.
In the Spotlight.
In the Spotlight.
Paparazzi.
There you go. Branding.
Oh, Lisa definitely brands.
Yep.
Especially when I seen that watermark when I first seen it, I was like, who in the heck would put a watermark across my chest like this? Thank you, Lisa.
You know what makes me happy? Is I seen that watermark across the picture of Devin the Dude in Highway Yellow who was with Swisher House. Yeah, and and Yella shared it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was at his album release party down in Texas. Shout out to Baltimore Big Steve for taking me to Texas in New Orleans all the damn time.
Yeah.
Because I've gotten to see places and meet people and every like Highway Yellow was like, you need to come back and take some, you need to come back, take some pictures. You need to, okay. He's with Swisher House.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, that's
send
Paul
me the flight
Wall.
and I'm there.
That's Paul Wall.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Paul Wall's wife. Her birthday was yesterday. He outdid
He
his.
just had an interview, right? On one of those stations.
I have no idea. I don't be following people like that.
I think it was Breakfast Club.
Man, Paul Wall. I have loved Paul Wall since the first time I heard him rap.
Mm-hmm. It was Drink Champs.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't be watching none of that stuff. I catch Breakfast Club every now and again if I'm on what is it? If I'm on YouTube and it happens to pop up, because there's somebody that had an interview and I meant to
2 months ago.
There was somebody who they had on there and I wanted to watch the interview for some reason. I don't remember who it was now. I got adult ADD, so I would say ADHD, but I'm not hyper. Unless I'm manic, and then yeah. But yeah, Yella shared that picture of Devin and him that I had took while Devin was performing at his release party. And there's my watermark, BaltimorePaparazzi.com, because the logo had gotten cut off.
Yeah.
And that's why I started putting the watermark. Why you got to have that?
I know on Instagram they automatically crop certain things.
There's a little arrow thing down the side that you can press. Unless you're sharing multiple pictures. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every time I share something on,
because I tried to set my flyer on there and it was too big.
Yeah, and sometimes
I tried to shrink it and it still wasn't.
But sometimes you got the little arrow things on the corner, and you press it, and it'll size it down.
Right. But
sometimes it won't size like my flyer. As long as the information's on there that you can see, the the bottom where it says, download the 365 live app and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. As long as that's visible, I don't care. The top part is all the same. In the spotlight, Baltimore Paparazzi. But yeah, people should. Why you got to have that across my face? Because your face is there. I didn't put your face there. You did. Because my logo, it's the way it's set up. I just press a button and it just automatically watermarks. So, yeah.
You got anything coming up soon?
Let's see. Lyricism is gonna be here. Forgive me, y'all. I'm eating cookies. I'm trying to be festive, I guess. I don't know. Or I'm just being fat. One of the two.
Trying to be festive?
Cookies. Christmas.
Okay.
They're not Christmas cookies, but still.
Right. I was about to say.
Y'all don't know that. They could be Christmas cookies. Y'all can't see me. Oh, you can. Damn.
Yeah.
I forgot. Facebook can. But Lyricism, I think, is going to be here next week. He's got a new project or something coming out. Mm-hmm. I haven't even booked anybody because I just haven't. Oh, January 4th, BBK's listening party. I will be broadcasting live there. Not sure how that's all.
Something that you had to talk about.
I don't know how that's working out, but yeah. Yeah, because it was funny in the chat box. Okay, y'all, listen. So Antoine hits me in the box, and it's me, Jay, and Antoine in the box.
You gonna tell him that's going
Yes, I am. So Antoine says, Lisa, something. Can you, would you be able to broadcast your show at the BBK listening party? Mm-hmm. Jay answers for me. Sure. I said, how in the world is Jay answering for me?
I read it wrong. I thought it was from you, but it was from Antoine.
I died laughing.
I thought it was from you, but it was from
He's
Antoine.
like, I read it wrong.
I
said, Jay, how you going to answer for me?
I didn't see Antoine's name. I just seen the question.
That had to be the funniest thing in the world to me that day. It was just so hilarious. I was like, Jay was like, sure. And I was like, how is he going to answer for me? How do you know I'm even doing a show that day? Like, all these things are running through my head. I said, Jay, how you going to answer for me? Antoine said, right. Jay said, I've read that wrong.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I read the whole thing wrong.
That power from Power 4.4, it just hit him. Power. No, that was just funny. That was hilarious. I was crying, laughing. I was like, and he said, I read it wrong.
I did. I did. I don't know how I messed that up because I could have sworn for sure that your icon was right there. I didn't even bother to look at the name.
Right. I was like, how did he read that wrong?
Because I was
like, he probably just like, okay.
I was like, why is Lisa asking me that question? Like, we doing everything.
I was like, yeah. I was like, and then I'm like, how am I going to broadcast live from there? Somebody got some Wi-Fi going on. What the heck? What is going on? How are we doing this? I was like, I don't know. I guess we'll just figure it all out. Oh, man.
Well, it's going to be at Studio 23, so we should be able to figure out how to get a Wi-Fi from Rello.
Yeah, my son Rello. This is where I want to have my birthday party at next year.
Where at? Studio 23?
23 Lounge. It's 23 Lounge now. But, yeah, even though my daughter says I'm not having a party because she doesn't want all the fake and phony people to be in my face. That's my words, my daughter's words, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter is such me. She's so me. She's so me. I love her. But, yeah. So, like, every time somebody says, does anybody know a place? 23 Lounge. Only thing is, like, it's so confusing, like, parking. I couldn't figure out where to park at.
Mm-hmm.
Some people were parked right there on the sidewalk, the cobblestone.
Right.
Because all the stores were closed. Mm-hmm. And from what Rel posted up the other day, that's like they're trying to, like, I guarantee you what's going to happen. They're going to try to, whatever stores are still there, mm-hmm. they're going to try to make it so they'll have to close down mm-hmm. so they can knock that completely down because a developer wants that spot.
Oh, yeah, they always supposed to be putting money into it. So if you don't own the property, I don't think you're going to.
My thing is this. They have had all these years, ever since I moved to Baltimore, Old Town Mall has looked like that. It's if you don't know, like, I got lost trying to get to where they were because they still got these little parking lots where buildings used to be. Mm-hmm. And I kept riding in and I was like, oh my God, it's another dead end. It was just so freaking confusing. And it's been like that since I moved to Baltimore. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what because a friend of mine is down there too. He has a gaming lounge.
Yeah, I seen that. That's where I came up. I parked behind all that, mm-hmm. and where they've knocked down a building part of the building right there. I just walked through that cut.
Yeah. Yeah, so he has a spot there. He was trying to get me to put the radio station down there originally when we was trying to look for a space. But he was like, hey, you better buy. He was like, it's a property. They coming this way. He was like, they about to develop this whole thing.
Yeah, because you got Johns Hopkins right there.
I'm like, yeah, they about to knock y'all down. That's probably what they about to do.
They got Johns Hopkins right there, which Johns Hopkins bought up a whole lot of that property there. Mm-hmm. They had a developer come in and build those houses so they could try to put their doctors and nurses in there. Mm-hmm. So they'd be close to the hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do with the buildings Sojourner Douglas used to be in. They need to do something with that building if they're going to knock it down or whatever. Yeah. Because, people have done broke windows out and everything else, but it's just sitting there. But they're gonna, like I said, I'm watching them, and I called. Okay, back in MySpace days, mm-hmm. I used to tell everybody, the city is going to shut these places down. Yeah, they're going to shut these venues down. You're not going to have anywhere to perform. Back in MySpace days, what happened? All these places to perform have closed down. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason. Yeah. So I called this too. All these vacant homes you see. Now you see all of a sudden now they're starting to knock them down. Watch what happens. Mm. They're going to do like they did at Uplands when they knocked all those buildings down over on Evanston Avenue. Mm-hmm. Built those houses over there, and there's only like one row of houses that's for low income. The rest of them, nobody else, none of us can afford to live in them.
Mm-hmm.
None of the and that's slowly what's going to happen. And the reason why we have so many vacant homes is because the original owners of these homes have passed away.
Right.
The people in their family who had to take over the houses can't afford to pay the taxes on the houses or pay for the renovations on the houses or whatever. So they just sit there and they rot away.
Right.
The city's going to come in when it's feasible for them, when it's beneficial to them. They're going to take over these houses because that's what happened. And I'm speaking from experience because the houses down on Broadway.
Oh, the city is being taken back over.
Right. The houses on Broadway.
Everybody getting moved to the county. That's why the county, like last week, I think it was like, they said like 3 murders in the county.
Well,
like back to back to back.
Well, what they're doing,
no murders in the county.
What they've done,
that they put on the newsworthy,
right?
I should say.
What they've done, and they started doing this. When was that? Sojourner Douglas. Okay, I moved from there in 2009. I was on Poplar Grove, so probably 2007, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
They started, everybody that was on the waiting list for Section 8. We'll give you your voucher, but you got to move to counties.
Yeah.
You got to move to this county or that county. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, it's all well and good, but how are they going to get to grocery stores? How are they going to get places when they have no vehicles and those counties have no public transportation? How's that going to work?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
gonna be a crazy. That's.
Right now, they're having an influx of people transferring from the city out to Hartford County, and that's why I've been having trouble finding a house. Mm-hmm. I found a house. I haven't heard anything back. They've processed everything, but I haven't heard anything back. But they told me at housing that they're having a lot of people from the city transfer to Hartford County.
Oh, yeah.
Because people want to get out of the city. Mm-hmm. But, once again, elements from the city are going out to Hartford County, not even living out there, they're just going out there, and stuff is happening.
Right.
So, yeah, but the city, like I said, the city is going to become to where, it's almost like, well, we need halfway houses, but I don't want it here. We need low-income houses, but I don't want it here. That's pretty much what, people are doing. Thank God for a housing voucher for me. It's not Section 8, but it's a housing voucher. Because I couldn't live. I'm on disability. Even if both my kids work, my daughter wants to live on her own. She doesn't want to have to take care of her mother all of her life. You know what I mean? So how am I supposed to live? I'm living off of disability.
Yeah.
And that's not much, trust me. That's why I had to get a part-time job. And with that part-time job, I can't get help with my insurance. Mm-hmm. I have to pay for my insurance. So that's $135 every month that I have to pay for. Yeah.
That's hard.
So, yeah, this city is just, I don't know. It's good and bad in this city, but I'm just waiting to see how, as they call it, gentrification, how that all is going to, it's all going to play out.
It's already really happening.
Yeah, pretty much. But like I said, wait till they start really knocking down these buildings and putting up these nice little homes. Oh, you can buy it for $250,000. Right. I've seen signs for houses. I'm like, for a row house? A row house.
Yeah. Well, the way that they're going to sell it is it's a new development and it's close to the harbor.
I've already seen that.
Because that's the attraction.
I've seen that. It was actually on the news.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, it's walking distance to the harbor. I'm like,
yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
How many? A mile?
Even if you look at the way that the roads were set up, like now it's like it's bike lanes.
Man,
there's more bike lanes than anything. They turn 2 lanes into 1 lane and a bike lane.
Man, I'm gonna run over somebody one of these days.
Bike or scooter, because now they got these scooters out.
Them bike lanes, they really pluck my nerves. Because they're pushing for everybody to ride bicycles.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see me on a bicycle? It's got to be they paying me a lot of money to do it. I'm sorry. You know, I hate driving downtown. I will not drive downtown unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah, traffic is probably ridiculous now.
It makes no sense to me for, like, whatever happened to them giving tickets if you block the intersection?
They stop.
You know why?
Why?
Because the lights are all out of sync all the time. Oh, yeah. This light will be red, that light will be green. Then that light will be red, this light will be green. Instead of syncing up. Mm-hmm. Like on Fulton Avenue. If you get on Fulton Avenue at the right time, boom, 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 boom. Yep. But downtown, you might as well forget that.
Yeah, but I mean that's probably, I mean that's where I think they're going at with it. So I think a lot of the venues is going to be out in the county, which means it's going to be hard for some people because a lot of people are scared of the county because of the reason of getting pulled over by county cops. There used to be people that used to say they didn't want to come to the vanity room because of...
That's because the cops were sitting right there waiting on us.
They sitting there.
They waiting for us to
know
leave.
You were drinking. Come on down this road.
Mm-hmm. I got pulled over by a county cop because I ain't got no front tag. I got pulled over by state police because I ain't got no front tag. You know what I told them? You can thank the flood of Baltimore for taking my front tag, and I ain't got $348 to make a payment plan to the comptroller of Maryland because I'm supposedly owed taxes. Mm-hmm. So my tags are good.
Okay.
I just ain't got no front tag because it was ripped off by the water. I came out of my dentist's office like, where is my tag at? I went to the back to make sure I still had a tag on the back. Yeah, wow. I had something go down the wrong way. Being fat with the cookie. That and I got a cold. But
you got a cold?
I've had a cold for freaking ever.
Cool. Stay over there.
It's not that kind of cold. It's just congestion. I just can't get rid of it.
Oh, I went to the Titan Awards.
Did you?
Yeah.
I see a few people went to the Titan Awards.
I got to take a picture with my boy Hollywood.
I miss Hollywood.
Yeah, he's fun.
That's my man. I met Hollywood at the Black Hole Club.
Wow. I met Hollywood through Premise.
That's how I met him, was through Premise when Premise was on those shows at the Black Hole. I met him. I met Freight Train Records, which is oh my God, Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I can't remember all their names now. Those are good times. I be laughing at Hollywood on Facebook.
Yeah, he's funny. Who else did I see there?
I think 20 was down there. 20 Delay.
He's
$20.
like, you good? I said, yeah. He's like, you good? I'm good. I'm like, you don't remember
man.
me.
We did a show. We did a show at 5 Seasons. We made, and I made money.
Yeah, he was there, as well as Eddie King.
I know the name. I don't know him personally.
Yeah, he was there. I got to chop it up a little bit with Crank Lucas.
Know the name, I think.
Yeah, he does like the videos on Instagram where as though he'll act like a '90s rapper to a today's rapper.
There's so many people on Instagram.
And then I think he was on Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon.
There was so many people that do that kind of, like all the skits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be dying laughing at some of this. Some of them are really, really funny. But yeah, I've seen the Titan Award. I've never been there. I remember the last time I went to DMV Awards. That was, whew. I think I drove. Did I drive my Cadillac down there? I think I did. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Cadillac.
That was 2009 I got that car.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was reminiscing. That was a big baby. Missed that car. Too bad it had a head-on collision in it. But yeah. And what else? What else has been going on in the world of hip-hop in Baltimore?
I don't know, because I've kind of removed myself from it, so I'm not really in tune with it anymore like I used to be. I used to could tell you anything, but now I haven't got... The last show I went to was the Outer Bar when I seen you. That was the last show I went to.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
I know Billy's got some stuff coming up. I know he's got something the 26th and the 29th. I don't know.
I know they got Frozen Harbor that they just announced.
Frozen Harbor, yes indeed. 2 days. 160 plus acts. 9 or 10 venues. Something, I don't know. Oh my goodness. It's going to be wonderful. I'm trying to see if Billy's got up his flyers. I know Billy's opening for Bone Thugs and Harmony January 3rd. Okay, here it is. The Wisdom Court has a show December the 26th, the day after Christmas at the Auto Bar. I have no idea who any of these people are. Oh, Beatmore, who was actually on my show, he's going to be performing there.
At which one?
At Auto Bar, December 26th.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom Court show. I know he was booking for the 29th, I think. I don't know. Because I was trying to get the guys from the Eastern Shore to perform.
Okay. And then you say you got Lyricism coming up, and then who you got? You got BBK after that. You're doing that
right.
Listening party, and then you have who for the following week?
Nothing, because I ain't booked nobody.
That'll be the 11th.
I ain't booked nobody yet because I liked booking people ahead of time, and then all of a sudden they don't show up. They don't even give me the common courtesy of telling me they not showing up. That happened once. Or they back out last minute.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard to try to, because there's like so many people that I want, like especially out of town artists. Because I want to talk to Highway Yella, and I want to talk to this guy.
Got his phone number? Call him right now.
No, I ain't got his phone number. He been doing a lot of stuff too.
Right now.
There's a guy from Mississippi that I want to interview too.
Okay.
Who else? I would love to have David Banner on my show.
David Banner.
I would love to talk to him.
David Banner is pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. He's a dope human being.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his own podcast and everything. It's funny. But there's so many people. Like people ask me all the time, "Oh, Lisa, can I get an interview?" Oh, I gotta do Bruno and Hayes too. I'm supposed to be getting them on my show. Had I known, I could have asked. Well, Hayes is probably out. But yeah, I'm supposed to get them on my show because they got a project that's coming out too, and they used my pictures for it, and they paid me for it.
Dope.
Even though I'm supposed to be their manager, I still don't know how that's possible. I keep telling them I'm not the manager. I feel like, you ever seen Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice?
The movie Beetlejuice?
Yeah, I seen Beetlejuice.
You know,
I don't know why I had to think about that. I guess because I got distracted for a quick second.
Oh, Lord.
Talking to D-Boy the Don.
Oh, D-Boy.
Oh. Who has a song with Boss Man, the song with playlist. I was asking him to send me some music that he had posted up on IG.
Judah Priest is another one. He just hit me up. He's got a question for me, but he was like, asked me if I was free. Send him on my show.
Call in.
But he's another one I got to get back in here.
Judah Priest.
Yeah, he said he wanted to hit me up about the in-studio interview with the 144,000 chosen few. I said, I was just saying that. He was like, okay, sorry, hit me when you're free. But yeah, but yeah, I want to get him in here too. Judah is awesome. He is a wonderful human being. Like, when he said he used to be part of G Unit, I was like, wait a minute, hold up. You part of G Unit? I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. So I got to interview him. I got to interview Jay Stone, who was Nipsey Hussle's friend and artist.
Yeah, he's been talking lately, I see. He got a lot of stuff going on.
Who, Jay?
Yeah. Apparently he's gotten into like some beef with some people.
Oh, that's been since Nipsey passed.
Yeah.
He I seen a video where he was like, y'all, his whole back seat was full of t-shirts. He's like, y'all see that? Yeah, I just walked down on somebody and took all their stuff because it wasn't Marathon. It was somebody had made it themselves. Like they were profiting off of Nipsey's death.
Oh wow.
Jay is not one to play with, not when it comes to Nipsey. So I know that. Did you see where Wack got knocked out by the bodyguard? Oh yeah, Wack 100 was talking about how Nipsey wasn't a legend. He wasn't this. He wasn't that.
Yeah, I did see that.
Well, J-Rock, he was Nipsey's bodyguard. Yeah, J-Rock rocked Wack 100, knocked him out. I haven't seen the footage of it because he's like, I'll pay somebody $100,000 for the footage of me getting knocked out. No, son, there's footage of you stand up talking about he knocked me out. You can't even stand up. You can't. You didn't know where you were. You was dazed and confused. So yeah, but Jay Stone apparently, because my daughter asked me, Jay Stone had said something on his Instagram story, but it was taken down.
Oh, okay.
But somebody had screenshotted it first. Cause she's like, Ma, did you see that? Cause I know you follow Jay Stone. I was like, I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm.
But he just dropped some music. Well, I got his project on my phone. But yeah. Jay Stone, I like Jay Stone. He's a man of few words. But on that microphone, he says a lot. So yeah, I've gotten to interview a few people. I've gotten to meet a few people in my time. That's why I was like, I need to reach out to some of these people and be like, hey, don't you want to come on my show? I know you do.
Yeah, I mean, you have the platform to ask. Like, I've asked a couple people and gotten a response from people I didn't think I would.
Right.
Like, I got an interview coming up soon with Johnny Blaze from Love and Hip Hop. I got one from Meef Buck from State Property. I was working on one more from the girl Free that plays on Power. I mean, not Power. What's the other one?
Empire?
Empire. The girl that played, her name was Free. She had shot one of Lucian's kids.
Oh, I never watched Empire. Well, my kids watched that. I never watched it. And the only reason why I watched Power is because Steve played that mess when we was driving back from Houston.
I had asked her, and she said, yeah, she would do it. So, yeah, you'd be surprised what you can get out of, I guess, the power of social media.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I got like a wish list of people I'm about to start attacking.
I need to reach out to Method Man. Be like, yo, I'm the one you spit water on at Frozen Harbor last year. Need you come on my show.
He probably do it too. A lot of these people, they need us as much as we need them. So I mean, they be on it sometimes. Because a lot of them are doing it independent, so they don't have that record label that's able to call these radio stations and be like, yeah, I need my artist to be on your show.
Yeah, and that's exactly how I reach out to Method Man too. You're like, yeah, remember me? You spit water on the stage and splashed on me? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to do an interview on my show.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That would be super dope.
Or hit up EC, be like, EC, I need you to do something for me. He'd be like, what do you want? I'm not reaching out to EC right now. I will reach out to EC after Frozen Harbor is over and done. He is too stressed out right now. Because you gotta, like, okay, Jay, you've put on shows.
Mm-hmm.
You've put on shows, and you know how stressed putting on them little showcases, how stressful that can be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Times that by 1 billion, and you got not even touching what Frank is going through.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure because he got different venues. I just was using one venue.
I mean, he got different venues. He got a whole full
That's
staff.
like a summer jam almost type thing, but a festival.
As Scar Akbar put it, that is the winter Woodstock. 2 days, different.
I've never been, so
You never been to Frozen Harbor? Oh my goodness, you gotta go.
I was trying to get booked, but I guess I ain't popular enough.
Well, it's not. They got a whole big thing how they do it. He was on my show explaining how the process goes.
Yeah.
Like they start taking applications for it back in like September, and you have to have a Reverb Nation page and all that. I mean, it's just a whole big production.
Yeah.
You know, so it's crazy, but you can get a media pass.
Yeah.
You can get a media pass to come. I'll be there the hip hop night, and then the next night I don't know what I'll be covering. Last year I covered the blues.
Mm-hmm.
It was that was that soundstage, and I absolutely loved it because I got to pick where I wanted to go. Rachel was like, "Where you want to go?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know none of these names." Wait a minute, hold up! I know Quentin Randall. I want to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And I absolutely had the best time.
Yeah, he showed me how to play the guitar on air one time.
Who, Quentin?
Yeah.
Oh, He's
let me play
amazing.
he let me play his.
He is amazing.
Showed me how to run through the keys. I mean the strings.
Yeah. Look up the Kelly Bell Band.
Kelly Bell.
You'll love them too. They are a huge band. Like they've got Congo drums, they got guitars, they got a man that plays the harmonica.
So it's called
Kelly Bell Band. They are. I was in awe of them last year. Like they've been around for like 20 some years. You know, so I was like, wow. It's like the front man reminded me of kind of like Anchor the Bank.
Yeah, I see him. He kind of looks like him.
Yeah, with the dreads.
Yeah, he kind of looked like him. He was sitting on a lawnmower.
But they're amazing.
Yeah. I got a chance to play with a band that was, well, not with him, but next to him. It was called, what were they called? Green. Oh man, I can't remember. I drew a blank. I just had it on like my head. But they was pretty good.
Well, it's like,
I miss Grand Day. Whatever happened to Grand Day?
I don't know. They were amazing.
They were.
I was really like,
and right after I didn't see Tay Tay anymore, I didn't see them.
right. Cause I caught the one little guy doing a flip off the stage. I caught him in midair with my camera. And I was just like, wow, that was amazing. And then everybody compared the one guy. He looked like stars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, them guys, I don't know what happened to them, but they were pretty dope band.
Yeah. It's like I said, so many acts have come and gone in this scene, and you just like I said, out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind.
And then like some artists, some rappers stopped rapping, like whether it was because they had a family and couldn't focus on doing that anymore, or they just got fed up with not being able to make it. Because, you know, a lot of people thought when I started in this scene, they all thought that they were going to make it off of MySpace like Soulja Boy did. You know, they thought they were going to make it off of, you know, they were going to just be discovered. And it's just it's like a lot of hard work. And now it's easier to get your music out there as far as putting it on streaming services and be heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. I think a lot of these numbers though are fabricated. But
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've seen artists put up their end of the year Spotify, and I've not seen them post a link of a Spotify account link with their music at all.
Well, it's like Steve said. Steve had he said when he looks at his like the cities.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's got Mexico, he's got all these different places. He was like, who are these people listening to that my music is being in that, you know, because like,
I mean, well, because it's a search.
Well, for one.
I mean, well, not really a search, but I could just say, like, let's just say it comes up at the top or in the middle somewhere.
Well, I know for a fact, like when you do like Pandora and you put in like Tupac,
other people's music comes in
for whatever reason.
Whatever that's related to Tupac.
I don't know.
Because like I think they ask you that, like, what type of artist would remind you of yourself. So I think that's probably where.
I'm not an artist, so I don't know how all that's set up. But I know that when he looks at the cities and stuff, and he's just amazed at the different cities that are on there. You know, and he's just like, I need to go here and find out who these people are.
Yeah.
You know, that's his mindset. I need to find out who these people are. And of course, Baltimore is either towards the bottom or not even listed. You know, I tried like putting the music on because I have Google Play. So I get people's music. I save it in playlists. I save it on my phone, and I'll play it in the course of a day, you know, driving to work or something. Lately, I've just been listening to comedy because I've been tired of listening to music.
Right.
And I get like that sometimes. Like, I don't want to listen to anything. Like today, what was I listening to? Tarzan Boy. The song Tarzan Boy. Tarzan Boy. And it was like the 80s station.
Mm-hmm.
So I got I have 3 XM channel, well 3 XM things or whatever. So on the third XM3, I have Kevin Hart's comedy station, and then I have the 70s, 80s, 90s, and Pop 2000, and then I have another comedy station for number 6.
Oh, okay.
So I'll, you know, push the buttons or go scrolling through there to see what's playing. But sometimes I just get so overwhelmed with music. And now it's like everybody's like, you go on your Facebook page, it's like, so-and-so just dropped this and so-and-so just, I'm like, that is just too much. My brain can't handle it. You know?
Right.
You know, this person, this artist dropped this project and it's fire and these are like, they're it's all in like industry artists.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, okay. And these are from rappers here in Baltimore who haven't dropped a project in 2 years or so.
Wow.
And I'm like, so when are you dropping something?
Mm-hmm.
You worried about what's going on in the industry? What about you? Okay. But I don't know. Don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger.
Right.
I'm just a messenger. But I don't know. I guess I'm going to be booking the 144,000 chosen few. That's who I'm going to be booking soon.
Chosen few?
144,000 chosen few. That's, oh, he loved my fit. Oh, I want to get AJ on here too. My friend, he's home in Georgia right now with his family. My friend AJ from UFC.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually working towards going back to the UFC next year. I told him if that's what he wants to do.
Oh, okay.
Because he basically like retired when he lost his championship battle. Or his championship, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I like to get him in here. I'm trying to get him to come to Baltimore.
Yeah, that'd be the hard thing when you got out of town artists, because they'll be like, well, can I call in? What's the call in? I'm like, nah, I kind of wanted you here.
Yeah, I kind of wanted you here, live and in person.
Yeah.
And it is hard. Like I said, Highway Yella's been doing a lot of shows down in Texas. He's just been everywhere. I was hoping maybe somebody would get him up here.
Daryl Mack checking in.
Hey!
Mobile print.
Put some mogul printing on it.
I did. I got it on a t-shirt.
I got it on a sweatshirt. I got it on a sweatshirt that Daryl did.
Yeah. I got some mobile print.
I gotta get a hoodie. I gotta get a new hoodie. I done wore this one so much. This is
Daryl was at the pit fight. I seen him in the corner of a picture.
Man, Daryl was there with no sleep for 3 days. I said, if you don't go lay down somewhere, he was there. The anniversary shirts were fire, man. They were awesome. Only thing was my logo wasn't on there nowhere, but okay. Yeah, shots fired. I'm just saying. I did look for it. It wasn't there.
Where?
On the new shirt, the shirt that they did for the anniversary. They had an anniversary shirt called Pitconda. It had the X for 10 with the pit up here, but it had different. I think in the bandana or something had the different logos all in it.
I see that.
Mm-hmm. Mine wasn't on there though. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But it's okay. I'll just go back to saying what I always say. I'm nobody.
That's the way I feel sometimes, Lisa.
I feel like that all the time when people overlook what I have done for the past
It's like I got some
11 years.
Got some pretty good stats. I don't know why y'all just trying to discount me.
Yeah. That's why I was posting up all them old pictures from...
Oh, I haven't seen him in forever. I'm sorry. Somebody just came across my Instagram.
Who?
John the son.
Oh, yeah, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got out of music. He's rock climbing.
He's rock climbing here.
Yeah, he's rock climbing. And I haven't talked to YZ lately. He calls me every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Told him just to keep his head up. They gave him 25 years. So I just told him keep his head up. Just don't do anything to jeopardize his being able to come home. So, but yeah, I haven't seen John. God, it's been years.
I haven't either. That's what I was saying. I haven't seen him in so long. He popped up on my Instagram. Climbing a rock.
Mm-hmm. That's what he does. He climbs rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing that when I first met him. I met him through YZ.
Yeah,
I met Daryl Mack through YZ years ago. That's when he was the blunt power man.
Yep. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. We were at that little spot.
To be honest, I thought he owned blunt power. I did until you told the story on my show. I was like, I never knew. I thought you owned it.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Cause they got them things everywhere.
I think because of him, like he did all the groundwork because he was everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And what he would do is because we was in the back in sonar, and when the crowd moves away, he'll go and just spray that area, and then everybody will flock right back to that area. And then because it was hot, they would ask for a flyer, so they fanning themselves. So they fanning, but they not knowing they smelling the fragrance because he sprayed it on.
Right.
And then they go and buy from him. I say he's smart.
Right. He know how to hustle. He know how to make it work.
Yeah, he's pretty smart.
I got a call from EMAC Tax Services too.
Oh, you did?
Yep. She was like, "Do you want to take our address down?" I was like, "No, I'll just ask Daryl when I talk to him." She was like, "Oh, okay. Well, thank you for taking my call." I said, "No problem. Thank you for your call."
Yeah.
About that time, taxes and all. Hope I get some money back this year. Probably won't.
You and me both. I hope so. I gotta talk to him. I always wanted a Boo Man beat.
Boo Man. He's another one.
Right now.
He's another one that.
He's making a beat right now live on Facebook.
He's another one who knows me. You know, and I'm always impressed by people who know me.
Mm-hmm.
And Boo Man knows me. And like I was like, Boo Man knows who I am.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, it's just humbling experience. Like, well, I don't think anybody knows me. You know, that's my whole thing. I don't think anybody who is of any importance knows me.
Oh, that was voice. I was wondering who that was.
What?
I don't know. Sometimes when people their names, Voice Daddy Man. That's sitting up there. His name is Kobe Jordan or something on Facebook. So it's like it's different.
Oh yeah, I'd be like,
I'm
what?
like, who is that?
But yeah, it's one of the things. Like I don't think people like. It amazes me when people say, "Oh, I know who you are." Oh,
I had somebody said that to me recently. I was down in doing something for Mike, and the owner.
Oh yeah, Mike's performing that night on the 26th too.
The owner of the place that we was in, which is right directly across from like the depot. It's called the Garage.
Okay.
Nice spot. And he was like, yeah, it's my man Jay McGraw. He was like, Jay McGraw, I heard of that name before. Like, I know who you are from somewhere. I can't remember. I'm like,
okay, I don't know if this is good or bad.
Well, even if it's good or bad, still, like, you know my name. Like, most people don't even remember me.
Yeah, that's like me. Like I said, I don't, even after all these years, like, especially, like, I haven't been doing anything for the past couple years.
Yeah.
Because I just don't be having the time.
Well, it'd be hard finding a lot of these places. Like, I know something's going on tonight at Jafari, I think Soundstage. What is that called? Jafari Studio or something.
What
Jafari
is that?
It's the guy he Jafari Beats. He had like a little spot. It's more like a house, and they having performances there tonight.
I have never heard of it.
Yeah, it's right there off of. It's right there by G10. It's like in that area.
It's a house?
Yeah.
Oh no, thank you.
It's a house because I did it. I performed there actually for a 420 party.
You performed at a 420 party.
I did.
Wow.
And I had some 420 food.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have that at my birthday party next year.
I took me and Ashley Ryan. Matter of fact, we went straight from the radio station.
Now, Ashley, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it used to be a time when I had to like pick and choose which one I was going to go to because there was so much going on Fridays and Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like I don't know what's going on. If anything, is even Charm Baltimore even open anymore? Or did they close it again?
I don't even know. I haven't heard anything.
Right.
The last I've heard, somebody they was gonna have the Kiki Vibe show there, and they got postponed or something, and then they switched to having it at Club Sizzles. So that was the last I heard.
Is it the same people that own, like? Because I know Hunt that was running Vanity Room was running Charm Baltimore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Stuff changes so fast.
And like, I don't know. Don't get me lying, because I've never had to run a club, so I don't know really all the ins and outs of running a club. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, if you you have to be open to be able to make money.
It's called House Party Cool Red at Jafari Art Studio. It's Art Studio Jafari. That's the name of it.
I don't know. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I don't know I don't know what's been going on in like I said, Wisdom Court. I know because I just know what's going on. Not all the time. Sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I don't like I said, there used to be 2 or 3 shows on Friday night, 2 or 3 shows on Saturday night. You got to shoot, where am I going to go? Or you have people like, yeah, I just came from so-and-so, from this place. And, it was always something going on. Now, it's just, I don't know if it's a combination of the city shutting down these venues or if it's just because people are not really worried about performing. I don't know. I do know that Holiday Shells is performing at the Black Youngsters show. They've got tickets for sale.
Where's that going to be? At Soundstage?
I'm thinking. Let me find out.
I've never performed at Soundstage, the Auto Bar. A lot of these new spots I haven't performed at.
Where's Flyer at? Where's Flyer at? I thought he might have had it up. Probably did. Yeah, Soundstage, January 22nd.
Okay.
Yep. Church on Sunday tour.
Yeah, I seen the flyer. Church on Sunday.
They gonna do IDK. I already know. Cause that's my song. That is my song.
I had that on the desktop. I don't know what happened to the song.
What's wrong?
That IDK song, I would have to have you send it to me again.
I don't have a clean version of it.
Yes, you did.
Nope.
When they sent it to you,
I don't know. It's not in my. Well, I don't know.
No, I thought I moved it to your folder, but it's not here.
I don't know. Where is my folder? Here it is. Did they send it to me? I don't know. I don't know. IDK.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have it.
Oh. You know what? I can't stand her. My homegirl just sent me she just sent me a message and I read it and I just I can't stand her. That's been my thing. People just send me stuff and be like, I can't stand him. He sent me Treat You Good and Creepin'. That's the two ones. That's the two.
Oh yeah,
songs.
I do have those.
Yeah, he didn't send because he didn't have a clean version of IDK.
Gotcha.
But IDK is my favorite. One of my favorite. It's my favorite song by them.
Mm-hmm.
And when they performed it, the last time I seen them perform, they came out in church robes and yeah, like their whole project is awesome. I love it. I just play it like in the car when I'm driving to work. Mm-hmm. Like I said, sometimes I'll just if I'm at work, I'll be playing music.
Holiday owe you time to come up here too.
Yeah, because I'm gonna punch him in his throat too.
Yeah, he didn't come out the last.
He was the one who booked he's the one who booked the interview. He's the one who was in my inbox. Said yes, perfect. And then he backed out because he had something. It was something he had. Some plans he had. So shells came.
Yep.
I'm still punching.
You still gonna punch him?
Yeah, I've known him for too long. I've known him since YHGM days.
Yeah.
Him, Mark, J-Row, Remedy. Was it Remedy? What was his name? DJ
Remedy?
The DJ Remedy is the white guy.
Yeah.
DJ. Oh God.
Can't remember. That was so long ago.
I can see his face because we're friends on Facebook. I don't think he lives in Maryland anymore. I think he moved out in California. He's got a wife and a couple kids.
Talking about back in the heavy. What was our shows called? What was our shows called back then? I think they were called Heavy
Hitters.
Heavy Hitters. Heavy Hitters at the Black Hole.
Right. Heavy Hitters. God, we had so many shows back then. Like I said, Profit threw shows. Mm-hmm. Nobi threw shows.
Yep.
Nobi's a DJ now.
Yep.
And he does screen plays still.
He had his own shows back. I mean, when he was having the shows down at the place where I told you, Taz, I told Taz that you took his picture.
Down there, it's around the corner from the Belvedere.
It's like the square.
Red Square.
Red Square. Yep. That's who was the promoter. Nobi.
Was he?
Yep, and the DJ. Cause I told him, I was like, man, you ain't got no cordless mic. You gonna have us choking over there. He had like his mic cord was probably from your computer to the edge of this table. That's no movement.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, he works with a friend of mine. They do screen printing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they must not be friends on here. My bad.
Oh.
My bad. Because it's really bugging me because I don't remember his name. He was the DJ.
Call Holiday up.
Punch him in his throat.
Ooh, Holiday shows.
Yeah, I don't know. They he's still friends with me, but I can't remember his real name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, something I can't remember, but I can see his face. But yeah, it was a whole handful of them guys. I got a picture of them with my kids at Bourbon Street.
Right.
Cause my kids always were my sounding boards as far as when it comes to music, with this underground music. So I would let them listen to music and tell me whether it was good or not. Because I was like, I don't know if I'm being biased or what. Because I'm friends with these people. I need to I'd be like, here, listen to this and tell me what you think. Like to this day, 100 Stacks is one of my favorite artists. 100 Stacks, Backlund, and people know Backlund from Freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Freestyle Fridays on 106 and Park?
Yeah, I actually went back and was watching the interview when Lil Sport all of them up there. He got Scar, Caddy the Don, and Backlund was there, and then a couple people from like the PG County area.
Yeah, so, but like, yeah, we have a lot of talent in Baltimore. Like really, like they should have been bigger than what they were.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said like Bomb. I'm glad Bomb is still pursuing music and still doing music, and his music. Like he performed that night. That was another reason why I went out for my birthday, was because Bomb was performing. And I was like, yay, Bomb's performing. My birthday. Awesome. All fits together. Because two days later was his birthday. So.
Oh, his birthday was...
Yeah, his birthday's the 9th.
He's a Sag?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yep. His birthday's 2 days later. Latrice's birthday's the 5th. Mine's the 7th. His is the 9th. London's is the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
And Brandy's is in there after that. She's Wisdom Court supporter. Wow. So it was a lot of us celebrating our birthdays in the month of December. But yeah. But we have a lot of talent here. I just think that, I don't know. Like, well, what do you think that Baltimore, these artists need, in Baltimore to make it? And I'm like, I don't know. If I knew, they would have been made. Like, right. You know what I mean? Like, right. if I had the answer, you think really? I'd be another Diddy or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. I told people from time to time, because what's his name? Easy Jackson had posted up something like that. Like, wow, we haven't had any Motowns or Bad Boys here. And I was like, I tried to tempt several times. Just didn't work, because not everybody's patient. And everybody wants things when they want it. Or people don't understand the value of what you're trying to do for them. And
I've heard, the record companies are scared because the Baltimore artists aren't going to live because, Little Scooter, and I'm like, they ain't worried about that. They're all about making money.
Right. At this point, that's what they all at work.
What happened to the Creek Boys?
I have no idea. Last time I heard the Creek Boys was the Old Town Road remix that they did.
No, I never even heard that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard them since the Summer Jam I covered for 92Q.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And D-Boy was on stage with them. Because that's his peoples or whatever. That's his little group or whatever. I don't know. But yeah. Because the reason why I asked is because they had signed a 360 deal. And when they signed that deal, they told them they had to change their song.
Yeah. I don't know what changing the song did. I don't think it did too much.
And they had to redo the song, the video.
Yeah. I'm saying that they redid the video. I don't know.
I don't think changing the song was a big help.
Yeah,
I don't think
it was. I think they should have left it the way it was.
Well, when you sign a deal, you got to do what people say.
Yeah. If you're not those type. I mean, some people are different because some people won't let a label tell them what to do.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't. I don't like people telling me what to do. Suggestion is fine.
Right.
I always listen to people's opinions or their thoughts on something.
So the beginning of the year, they released All Gas No Brakes. That's what it has in their discography.
At the beginning of this year?
Yeah. It's in January 2019.
I'm just saying. I was just asking because we're talking about, people making it or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And everybody was standing behind them, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
When, oh yeah, they signed a deal, da-da-da-da. And I hadn't heard anything other than seeing them perform at 92Q Summer Jam that year.
Right. Who they signed with?
Mm-hmm.
Should be on there.
Should be on there.
410 Global is their record label. Maybe they lost the deal.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they shouldn't have
'Cause I don't
changed
see
the song.
It doesn't even come up.
Right.
410 Global.
I don't know. I know Lil Tay moved down to Atlanta. He's been doing a lot of shows. Him and Spence and all of them, they've been doing shows down in Atlanta.
Right.
They have some kind of, I don't know what it is, like some kind of showcase that they have every week down there.
Yeah, in Atlanta, there's a lot of stuff that goes on there. I went down there for A3C Festival, so it's a lot that goes on down there. There's so many open mics and stuff.
See, and that's what needs to be here, but where are you going to have them at? That's another issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where are you going to have these places? Where are you going to have these events at? Like I said...
Oh, they signed to 300 Atlanta. 300 Entertainment, which is Leo Cohen and Kevin Lyles in Atlanta.
Again, I ask.
Same place that Take Cobain is signed, I think.
And I ask. I'm just saying. That's like... I mean, I just keep going back to when Comp was signed to Def Jam. He's got a project that'll never be released.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
What was... I don't even remember the name of the song, but what was the song that he had that was like real popular?
Hold that?
Not that one. It was like more on the softer. It was like he was talking about like how R. Kelly had it hard or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was called like Harder or something like that.
Oh yeah. Was it? Or was that? No, I think no. Well, no, that was harder than Baltimore. That was Mully's. It might have been harder.
I'm gonna find it.
Hold That is my favorite song. It stays on my phone. I think I have a ringtone.
The king of ringtones. The ringtone lady. The
Yep.
queen, I should say.
Ringtone lady. Poplar Grove.
Do people still buy ringtones like that? I know they hear them, but like, do they?
I don't think so. You can make your own now.
Okay.
That was the chair, y'all. That wasn't me. I got something in my eye. Ugh. I need sleep. That's what it is. But I make my own ringtone still.
I think so. There's that to do.
I make my own ringtone still.
I think it is that. It
Harder.
says Def Jam 04.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. I need to get him on the show. He was supposed to be on the show when Jay Stone was on the show.
Right.
Made me mad. I was like, where is Comp at?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yep, that was it. Hold That's still my favorite. I don't care.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that I like.
His he had a project. I don't remember the name of it is. It's on my phone now. And he's got a song on there called Your Friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sampling I think Sting or the Police.
Mm.
And he did a video for it and everything. And that's like one of Cashmere's favorite songs. Still to this day.
Wow.
Like I said, my kids grew up on this Baltimore hip hop scene. You know.
Yeah, they did.
Linwood.
I'm thinking about it.
Linwood used to be one of Cashmere's favorite artists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she like sitting in the chair.
Oh, no.
What is it called? In my chair or in the chair?
In this chair. Taking pictures. It was because of me. Seriously, it was because I was taking pictures of him.
Yeah.
So he made the song Taking Pictures. I was like, wow, I inspired somebody.
Inspired. Part of history.
Yes. Like I said, it's amazing. It's amazing. Well, I mean, there's like 10 minutes left. 12 minutes. Can you play a song real quick?
Sure, what you want?
I don't care. Surprise me.
Surprise you.
Yeah. We'll be back for the end of the show. I thank anybody that's watching this, tuning in. Really appreciate it. I know this is not what you expected, but it was alright. Got something?
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this. I can't wait until a minute.
Flying high in new dimensions, on the earth I'm still progressing. I got the ride low. Man, I'm big smoke till I feel better. Mountains green, yours brown and yellow. You can't smoke like me, big fella. Me to the head, I will not move faster. I'm staying here, I'm smoking ass faster. Mine in the back, and the weed gon' land us. Stuck to the wall like plaster. Rolling, chocolates rolling backwards. Rack 'em up like sand is pressing. I must be a naughty nigga, 'cause I'm leaving, calling that shit. And look, shorty call me on drugs. She tapped me on my shoulder. I'm like, girl, what's the commotion? And she see me smoking dope shit. I said, do you wanna smoke now? Do you wanna smoke? Do you wanna smoke now? Oh, you might be showing to the sense I'm borrowed. I mean, yeah, I guess you get it. You might say, I'm not waiting, cause I move fast. I won't break, cause I move fast. Problems start when I reverse shot. When I'm big, I'm nothing else bad. I'm not waiting, cause I move faster. I won't break, cause I move fast. Problems start when I reverse shot. When I'm big, I'm nothing else bad. Do you wanna live the fucking faster? When I slow down faster. Do you wanna smoke a first shot? Do you have something else bad? Wanna smoke a man faster? Do you wanna slow down faster? Do you wanna use a first shot? Have something else bad?
Welcome back. I had to take a little a birthday break. I had to take a bathroom break. I'm not shy about that. I thought I could wait it out, but no. Yeah, I had to ask who that was. That was Kid Kong. I haven't seen him. When was the last time I seen him? I think I seen him at Auto Bar.
Okay.
Last time I was there. His music is just, sometimes it's just so mellow. It's just like you just lay back and just chill. And then you see him on stage and he's just bouncing around just from one side to the other. He's just rocking out.
Right.
Yeah. He's another one. We have so much good talent here. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm always trying to help. Trying to push everybody to be better, and I don't know. But
We'll get it right one of these days. Hopefully.
I'm gonna be too old to enjoy it. I've got something in my eyes. It's ridiculous. So, like I said before this song, I thank everybody for tuning in. If you're tuning in, I know this is not what you expected. But some things they just can't be helped. You know, when you have a family emergency, you know, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, C-Love feels bad about it because it's the second time he's had to, you know, basically the same issue.
Yeah.
You know, so he feels bad, but we're gonna get him in here, one way or another. If I gotta run down on him with my phone, because I will do that.
Yeah.
But next week, I think Lyricism. I've got to look back at my messages. I think Lyricism is coming through. He's got a project that he's releasing, or he has released.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you, that boy right there.
He used to.
When I had my shows at 5 Seasons, he sold because there was only 15 tickets. He sold 15, came back for 10 more, and then sold 3 more at the door.
I'm glad he did that for you. He didn't do that for me.
He did that for me, my show. And then turned around and Billy put him on a Ramshead show. So, yeah.
Investment.
Yeah. Connections. Yeah. I can't tell you how many promoters. It's funny.
There used to be a time though when promoters, if you was on somebody else's show that much, they wouldn't book you.
Well,
that happened to me a couple times. I was on let's just say Tay-Land show.
Yeah.
I couldn't get on what was Frank Lewis of a company that he was Steve's promo. I couldn't get on that show.
Was that because they had some kind of?
They said if you on a show, they don't book you for that much. Because they want you to steady promote their show. Just that one show.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have like 2 in a week. So.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
So consider yourselves lucky these days, just because I didn't have that type of thing. I had to wait a couple times.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. So, talk about promoters, and I've had people ask me, hit me up and be like, what do you think about this person? What do you think about that person?
Mm-hmm.
You know, or be like, Lisa, I'm just giving you a heads up, so-and-so is going to be on the show. I'll be like, all right, I'm not going to stop nobody from making their money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it was like, they gave me the common decency to hit me up. But I had this issue one night, around my birthday, and it was an issue, and the chick acted like she wanted to try to fight me. I was drunk because it was my birthday. She was just mad because everybody was on stage shouting me out, telling everybody to buy me drinks for my birthday. Whatever. So the promoter came over to me, and he was like, what's going on? So I told him. He was like, what you want me to do? Because I ain't paid them yet.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not messing up nobody's money. He's like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And at that point, I was like, damn, I got that much power?
I think we all had power back then, but now I don't feel like I have any power.
I mean, like, I had this much power
I had a couple people
that I could have told this promoter of a big venue, like, he was a big promoter. And he was willing to, like, not pay them because of an issue that one of the people that was with them had with me.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I was like, nah, I'm not going to stop them from making their money.
People ask me, was like, yeah, since they're not your artists no more, you want me to still book them? I'm like, no,
right.
I ain't trying to mess up nobody's shine.
My thing is, and I hate to hear that from artists when they say, "Oh, so
they told me I blackballed."
Well, not just you, but you know,
he
oh yeah,
blackballed me. No, I didn't. Like me.
Just like I had a conversation with somebody and was like, "Yeah, because I think so and so's trying to make it so nobody will book me for shows." I'm like, ain't nobody doing that. And nobody has time for that.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't.
And I was like, and that's why I said I'm not that kind of person. Because for one, I believe in karma. I like my karma where my karma is right now. My karma is awesome. Yeah. Like, this is the lightest I have felt in a long time. My depression's still there, but not like it has been for the past year or two. So my karma is good. Anything that happens to somebody else is not my doing. I'm getting blamed for a lot of stuff right now, but it's not my doing.
Sorry.
I'm minding my business. I'm living my life.
I ain't bothering nobody.
No, not at all. Had a nice little couple of days chilling. My karma is right where I need it to be. So I'm not going to jeopardize that.
Right, for somebody else.
For somebody who has screwed up karma.
Yeah, true.
They got screwed up karma already. So. But yeah, it's about that time. I'm ready to go home and go to bed.
You and me both.
Because 5:15 comes pretty damn early. And I don't sleep at night anyway. So, Jay.
Yeah.
As always, we have nice conversations.
Yes, we did.
I almost ate all these damn cookies. Don't make no sense. I need to go home and eat some real food. Like I said, next week, hopefully, I do believe I told lyricism next week. I'm trying to go back in my messages. Yep. December 28th. That works for him. What time? I told him. So I'll be making that flyer probably tomorrow. Because either tomorrow or Monday.
Yeah.
Because I'm off Monday. I'll be work tomorrow. So I shall see everybody next Saturday, 7 to 8. 7 to 9. I was going to cut myself short. 7 to 9 in the spotlight. Your girl Lisa, the Baltimore Paparazzi on Power 4.4. Y'all be safe so you can make it here next Saturday. Later.